Welcome to Field to Fork. I'm Abby J, and we are celebrating tomato season in the South. We all love tomatoes, and tomatoes go way back to the Aztec. That's 500 BC, and California grows most of the tomatoes here in the United States. China is ahead of us, and so is India, but California is predominant for the tomatoes. Right here, we have the heirloom, the cherry bomb tomatoes. You can get these at Ingles Markets. They have a tomato bar all year round, and I love it because I can do these recipes not only in season but year round, and that's what we're going to show you how to do is some of my favorites using these tomatoes. And I'm going to make a crustless tomato quiche, and that means it's low carb, it's good for you, it's healthy. So let's get started. First of all, you're going to need a pie plate, and you want to spray this with some nonstick spray. I have already sliced these tomatoes, and why I did this, and I sprinkled some salt on them, I wanted to get the moisture out of this quiche. If you take the moisture out of it, it's not soggy, and we've done that already. I've sliced them, and they've been resting here for about 30 minutes. So we're going to plate this, line it with these tomatoes, like so, and then we're going to add 3 eggs to 2 cups of cheese. We're going to mix this up, and we're going to add the caramelized onions. It's a half an onion and 2 cloves of garlic into this mixture with some thyme. This is 3 tablespoons of thyme, and of course the fresh basil. Basil really makes everything really fresh and wonderful. And we're not using any mayonnaise, and that's why it's so light and wonderful. So what we're going to do is take about 1/4 of this on this pie and spread it evenly. And we're going to keep layering. And so we'll put another layer. This makes a great brunch side or main dish for brunch. I love serving it for brunch, breakfast, even at dinner time, because it is light and you don't get all those calories. And then we're going to top it with some cheese. I got some Parmesan and some Italian cheese, and we're going to put this in the oven for about 30 minutes and some salt and pepper. Just salt it and pepper it like this. Take it to the oven for about 30 minutes, and we'll be right back. Now that our quiche is in the oven, we're going to elevate some flavor to that BLT, everybody's favorite. And the way I do this, I grow a lot of basil. You need a cup of basil, a cup of mayonnaise of your choice, and you just blend this with a little bit of maybe a tablespoon of lemon juice. And I have toasted some Country White sourdough bread. Sourdough bread really is what you need for a BLT, because I toast it so it doesn't become soggy and that sandwich stays intact. And we've already toasted this bread. So you take your elevated basil mayonnaise and put on both sides like so. And you can keep this in the refrigerator about 3 days because you're dealing with herbs and they don't last that long. So you want to do that. And then you want to add your tomatoes like so. Some bacon. All the bacon you want on here. I like a lot of bacon on mine. Never too much bacon, right? And then some iceberg lettuce or lettuce of your choice. And we want to do this. We want to bring this over. And of course, we will cut this into like so. And there you have it. A beautiful BLT, great for picnics. And we're going to come back and show you what that quiche looks like. And I think I'm going to take a bite. Great. We'll be right back. We're back, and I just got my delicious crustless quiche out of the oven. Tomatoes are the best right now. And I jazzed up my BLT with some basil mayonnaise. And we're going to pack this up on a picnic and share this with Caitlin Baker, our next guest on Field to Fork. We'll be right back.
It's time to discover the convenience and time savings of contact-free pickup with Ingles Curbside. Just visit shop.ingles-markets.com or download the app. And your Ingles personal shopper gets to work with specialized training on how to select the freshest items for a pre-scheduled pickup. They'll even text you with updates. You pull up to a designated space and your personal shopper delivers your items right to your vehicle. Fresh, fast, and affordable. It's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Welcome back to Field to Fork, and I have my Ingles Table celebrity chef and rising Nashville music star, Caitlin Baker. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Well, you must be thrilled. It's summer, and you're looking for things to do with little Junebug. She's got a little. How old is she?
She's almost 2. Can you believe
wow.
that? Time goes by so fast.
Well, what are we doing today? Because I know it's picnic time, and a lot of moms want to get back out and do something special with their kids, and there's so many places to go on a picnic, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but we've got to have something to go in this basket.
Yes, we do, and this is so simple. You don't even have to turn on your stove, which I'm all about,
right,
especially in the heat. So what we have here, we're going to do like a little chickpea salad, and we have some little mason jars. So we have our little sauce, and we'll be able to shake it up, stick it in there, and whenever you're ready to eat it, you just pull it out. It's so simple. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with these chickpeas. I'm going to season them just a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil in there. Do some salt.
This is so healthy and fresh too. And Ingles, they really have all the produce, fresh produce, and everything that makes your life easy.
And they have a huge cheese selection, which I'm all about.
I love it too. It seems like every time I go in there, there's a new variety of something I have to try, and it has to have a little bit of flavor, a little kick. So anyway, I know this is going to be good.
Smell that garlic. Yeah, and if you wanted to add some, red pepper flakes, to spice it up a little bit, you could. But since, my little girl would be eating this, we're going to lay off the red pepper flakes. But it's so simple, Abby. All we're going to do here is we're going to put a little bit of our sauce. You could honestly just buy a pre-made balsamic glaze if you wanted to.
Right.
This is just a very, very simple balsamic vinaigrette that I whipped together. We're just going to put that in the bottom.
Okay.
Put our chickpeas in here. I mean, it's literally as simple as it gets.
Looks very healthy.
It's very healthy. And then, you have this rotisserie chicken here. You could always add.
We will add this because I love going by there. The deli. It's in the deli. They make a turkey, a cut. I saw a split turkey breast yesterday, but I'm always big on picking this one up.
Yes.
Because it feeds really four to 6 people. I mean, I eat very light, so it would probably feed more. But anyway, it's a rotisserie chicken in the deli at Ingles, and you can throw this right in the basket as well. Wow, we just finished this, and you know what we put in here? We've got the mozzarella, the cut vegetables. Fresh. That's bell peppers, right?
Yes, a bunch of different colored peppers.
And red onions, and my favorite cherry tomatoes. And
it's the best.
Look how beautiful that is. You did a great job.
Simple, and it's just so yummy, and I think it will go over great with anybody that you're on a picnic with.
Another thing you need to pick up is the Ingles Table magazine.
Yes, they have to do that for sure.
Kayla and I have been working with the Ingles Table for years, and we develop recipes and videos, tricks and tips.
Yes.
And you can find them online at ingles-markets.com. And the cover is amazing.
It is so amazing.
We really have to thank our great photographer, Roger Downs, and his staff, and Michael McMurtry, he does really great food styling. And the recipe that is really fitting to go along with this is the spicy shrimp shooters by Derek St. Romain.
Yes.
Look at that in the mason jar.
I know, that's a perfect thing to add. You could totally throw that in the picnic basket and roll. Go to a picnic, go to the lake, take your kids, whatever you want to do. It's super easy, and like you said, there's so many recipes in that magazine and a lot of ideas that I think a lot of families would appreciate.
I do too. And speaking of going places, you can go to Lake Raven, Lake Seed, but Lake Burton is my favorite, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Lake Burton and some of the amenities in that direction shortly, but I just really love having a picnic, taking your kids
Absolutely.
out, last minute summer deal. There's so many wonderful places. We live in a beautiful place in Northeast Georgia, and we're just blessed to be here. And don't forget, we got to have a little flowers with this.
I know, they're beautiful.
And we're going
I
to talk
love
about some of the
them.
flowers, Burton bouquets
Yes,
shortly.
and you have to have them for your picnic basket.
Right, and some
I love
bread.
it. Yes, you got some bread, and I think we maybe mentioned this, but yeah, pick up a rotisserie chicken. You could add some extra protein in this. You could even do pasta noodles if you wanted to, but I like chickpeas because you got the extra fiber. You have some extra protein in there, and it just kind of keeps you more full. So I just think it's a great little thing to throw together, and it's quick and easy, and you don't have to turn on the stove. Which
And
I
the
love.
deli at Ingles, they will make your life easier.
Yes, these actually already came chopped up, so you can. It's just so simple. You can just run in there and grab your stuff.
I love it. I
Yes.
love it. I love it. And thank you so much for coming
Yes,
on the
thank you
show,
so
Caitlin.
much.
I can't wait to see what's coming for you.
Yeah, thank
You're doing a
you.
great job in your music career,
Thank you
and
so
I keep
much.
up with you, and it's awesome.
Well, I always love being on the show, and I appreciate you having me, and it's always a great time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.
Did you know Ingles only sells USDA Choice and Prime cuts of meat? Maybe it's time to reward yourself. Our butchers cut all our meat fresh in the store every day. Grass-fed, organic, you name it. Not only that, we'll even cut it to order just the way you like it. And we grind meat fresh in the store multiple times a day. It's all in the bag. That's the best meat in town for the best folks in town. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Welcome back to Field to Fork, and look, it's so beautiful. We're trying to spread beauty one bloom at a time, and I have my friend Emily Shattuck here, and she is the assistant manager for Lake Burton Grill. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
So we were talking the past couple of weeks, and I did an event up there.
Yes.
And Emily is in charge of all these beautiful events, and what we're going to do is make those events even prettier, right?
Absolutely. And these are gorgeous. And you grow these here?
I do. We
Yes.
have Burton bouquets, and I have to commend you. You're a very hard worker up there, and
Thank you so
and,
much.
you have come on board with Legacy to take these restaurants a little bit further. Tell us what's going on up there.
So we have Lake Burton Grill, which is going to be on Lake Burton. And then we also have Max's and Swing Bar on Lake Raven. And then Dillard House up in Dillard, Georgia. And so we're growing the company up in North Georgia area. We're open for private bookouts. You could book the whole space. You could book out part of the space, and being able to add something local to be able to really make it more beautiful. Like you said, one bloom at a time.
Absolutely. We had my husband's birthday party there.
Yes.
And that's when I really got to thinking, well, you need flowers. You need my garden.
Absolutely.
And this beautiful business that we've created.
Yeah.
We need to take that one step further, right?
Absolutely. And it's awesome being able to work with someone local and be able to have a farm, and also something that we can tell our guests that come to our locations about the fly fishing farm as well.
Well, and the corn. We got some corn in season, and they're going to try to put that on their menu as well. And I think it's a beautiful relationship when you can get people to connect in the community and support local, support mountain grown, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Max's is reopening, right?
Yes, we reopened 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately, there was a fire last year right before Labor Day, but we have reopened, revamped, and everything is rolling.
That's going to be great, Emily.
Absolutely.
And what are your hours of operation up there?
So Max's is open from 11 till 9. And you
Okay.
can order the food from upstairs, downstairs at the Swing Bar as well.
Is it what type of cuisine is that?
It's going to be Italian. So we do pizzas, we have pastas, really fresh salads. And then, of course, the Swing Bar downstairs is going to have your more tiki-style bar with frozen drinks.
Yeah. So you're going to have events at all three of these locations, right?
Absolutely, yes. We can do banquets, very large. We can do corporate. We could do weddings at Dillard House, and you can stay and play there.
That's awesome. I can't wait. Well, we're going to go to the garden and pick some flowers and show you how beautiful it is. So let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go. We'll see you in the garden. Okay, Emily, we're here at Black Hawk.
Isn't this gorgeous?
This is the beautiful zinnia fields, Mexican sunflowers. We have all the flowers for all of your events.
This is incredible. These are gorgeous. And so, how long did it take you to get all these growing?
I started in April. I always plant Good Friday.
Okay, that's perfect. That's great to know.
And we have another crop coming on down here below. We have another field at Chestnut Hills on my property there. So I think we're going to be in good shape. What do you think?
I think so, absolutely. This is incredibly gorgeous.
Well, we all welcome you to Burton Bouquets. Go see Emily at all 3 restaurants, Dillard House, Max's on the Lake, and Lake Burton Grill, my favorite. And we'll see you soon. I want to thank her for being on the show and my Ingalls table guest, Caitlin Baker. And until next time, make it bloom and have a great end of summer.